So today everybody is talking about palliative. Now, what is palliative? Palliative is something that is now synonymous with the APC administration. If you rewind back to 2015, nobody talked about palliatives. There was no palliatives on roads, there was no palliatives on sharing of anything, until the APC came. Because before 2015, when the APC came, Nigerians were doing very well. Nigerians were doing better than they are doing today. Food was cheap. A bag of rice was around 7,500 or 8,000 naira for a bag of rice. And then the APC came. Now Nigerians are now so poor that everybody is talking about palliative. Nigerians are buying a tuber of yam for as high as 7,000 naira. We can't even talk about the price of a crate of egg. A crate of egg today now in Edo State is around 4,500 to 5,000 naira. In some places it's up to 6,000. That's how bad things are. That's how bad things are for Nigerians. And Edo people are also feeling the brunt of the suffering brought about by the maladministration of the APC government in Abuja. And APC, the talk of palliative today is embarrassing. That people who were doing well before, people who could afford to buy bags of rice, who could afford to buy yams, who could afford to buy crates of eggs, are not talking about palliatives, are not talking about living on food grants from government. It's an insult. And if we trace it back, who is the cause of this problem? The APC. The problem started from 2015 when Nigerians made a mistake of voting the APC into government. The APC came into government. Buhari had no idea of how to run governance. Came in with propaganda, and Nigeria is where we are today. Before then, a liter of fuel was around 87 naira a liter. And even at that, when the government of the PDP then tried to increase the price of petrol to 114 naira, the current President Tinubu, was the one who led protests in Lagos to resist that price change. And then the President Jonathan then was forced to reverse the price back to 87 naira a liter. Now, as an Edo man, you look at Edo State today, what can you say that the APC has done in Edo State for 9 years? Since the APC have been in government in 9 years, look at the federal road, the Benin-Auchi road. Before the APC came, the PDP government was working on that road, consistently working on the road. They've gone far, they've done the road all the way to after the bypass, after the Benin-Auchi bypass. Now, what's the condition of that road today? Nothing is good. For 9 years, they did nothing on that road. Now we are talking about palliatives. We are talking about palliatives. The reason why Nigerians are talking about palliatives today is because of the miserable poverty that they've caused in this country, the level of poverty that they've introduced to this country today. Nigerians are poorer than they were before the APC came. Just imagine the APC came into government and then they dragged Nigeria from a country that was relatively doing well to the country that is now the poverty capital of the world. As an Edo man, think about it. What should you reward the APC for? Reward the APC for making Nigeria the poverty capital of the world, or reward the APC for doing nothing, absolutely nothing in Edo State in the last 9 years? Now, the APC in Edo have presented a candidate that does not know the difference between a zoo and a museum. A candidate that lacks the intellectual capacity to engage Edo people. And they are hiding him. And the reason why they are hiding him is because he has nothing to offer Edo people. He has absolutely nothing to tell Edo people. He has no ideas about infrastructure. He has no ideas about ICT. He has no ideas about governance. He has no idea about healthcare. He has no idea about the educational sector. He's running from everything, running from a debate, running from the media, running from the press, running from engaging Edo people. And somebody who wants to become governor that does not want to engage Edo people have no business coming to governance. Edo people, open your eyes, think very well. Remove all kind of sentiment. Don't be clouded by sentiment. Don't allow sentiment to cloud your thinking. Think properly. The APC does not have anything to offer Edo people. They have nothing to offer Edo State. They've given them Nigeria, and look at what they did with Nigeria. Let's not allow them to do the same thing to our dear Edo State. So this is why, as Edo people, we must stand our ground. We must resist the APC, and we must stand to say that we want Asuo Ighodalo to continue to become the next governor of Edo State. So you see, in the same word, the APC should have no business presenting candidates in any election. They should be going about apologizing to Edo people and apologizing to Nigerians for mismanaging the country. They should go about house to house begging Nigerians for forgiveness, for ruining Nigeria, for making Nigeria a mess, for turning Nigeria to what Nigeria is today. They should have no business presenting any candidate in any election. And since they have presented a candidate in this election, they should be rejected by those people. And we call on those people to reject the APC and reject them for what they stand for.